Hey everyone, Chef Jason Hill here, and tonight I am preparing some wild sockeye salmon, and I'm going to be doing it on the grill on cedar planks. Let's get started. Okay, this was just packed yesterday, and even though it's a day old, sometimes fish, especially salmon, can develop a little bit of a fishy smell, and to get rid of that before you cook it or marinate it, I just like to run it under some cold water. Just kind of freshens it up a little bit. Some people don't like to do this, they prefer that, but I like to give it a good little rinse. And then we'll just pat this dry with some paper towels. Okay, after I've patted it dry, you don't have to remove the skin, but I'm going to. And what you need to do is take the tip of your knife at the back of the tail, and about an inch from the bottom, poke a little hole so you can kind of get your finger in there. And next I'm going to take my knife and just start the process filleting the meat off of the skin here. Once we start that, find your little finger hole, get your sharp knife, you just kind of pull the fish side to side, going down the skin, trying to stay as close as possible because you want to get as much meat as possible. You just continue to do this all the way down the fillet, and after we're done, there's your skin. All right, now our next step is we got to remove the bones. Now a lot of times they'll come with the bones already removed, but every now and again you're going to find some. So that's why you got to rub your finger down the fillet if you feel them sticking out. You just got to get your tweezers or little pliers. I found a couple here, and they just pull straight out. And set those to the side because those are going to go in the trash. I've got enough here for 4 servings, so I'm going to go ahead and cut them up. And I just go at an angle with my knife. Make the tail end a little longer because it has less meat. And I just go up another halfway. And there's a nice serving. The fish is now ready for the marinade. And for the marinade, all I have in here is a half a cup of maple syrup, half a cup of soy sauce, and a teaspoon of my garlic shallot puree. If you don't have that, you can use a clove of garlic mashed up in there. And I didn't quite have a half a cup each, so I'm a little shy, but it'll still work. First, I like to coat the bottom of my pan with a little bit of the marinade. I put the piece of fish in there, swirl it around, get that bottom started. A little bit more here. And then we'll lay the skinny guy along the side over here. And now we just want to top each one off. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and marinate for at least 30 minutes. And every 5 to 10 minutes or so, we're going to turn the piece of fish over. So that way you kind of get equal sides marinating. All right, now that the fish is marinating, we're gonna go ahead and soak our cedar plank. Oh gosh, I love the smell of that. Got my plug in my sink. Just gonna fill that up to where they're completely submerged. And of course they're gonna start to float. So I just take a little dumbbell. Oh, that's heavy. Lay it in there. You wanna soak these for at least 30 minutes. But no more than 4 hours. And you can even soak these in, like, you know, wine or whiskey, but I don't know why you want to waste wine and whiskey soaking cedar planks. So I just use water. Okay, like I said, for at least 30 minutes. Okay, my cedar planks are brand new. They've been soaking for about an hour. And before we use them, we're going to put them on the grill, which I have medium-high heat right here. And we're going to put them on the hot side for about a minute on each side. And you need to do this with the brand new cedar planks. It kind of seasons them up. Okay, after another 2 minutes, we're going to turn them again. And you're going to do this to each side twice. Okay, now that we've seasoned our cedar wood, we're going to transfer these over to the side of the grill that I don't have a burner on. This is going to be our indirect heat cooking method. So I've got 3 burners here. These 2 are on medium high, and this one is completely shut off. Put the salmon on. Skin side down. Even though I removed the skin, I'm still doing skin side down. Wow. The color on those look really, really good. Okay, here's a little tip. Even though my grill is at 300 degrees, it's not like a convection oven, so it's not really cooking evenly. So what I had to do is I had to rotate the planks 180 degrees, because this side that was closest to the center was cooking a little faster. So after about 15 minutes, I just gave them a little rotate. I'm gonna close the lid. They should be ready in about another 10 minutes. Okay, you see the drippings coming out of the fish right here? That's a good indication that they're done. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the internal temperature. You always wanna make sure you're evenly into the piece of meat, and you don't want that end to come sticking out. It needs to stay in there. And we are just right at 140 on that piece. Let's pull them off. Oh guys, smell is amazing. And what's so cool is you can wash these off in soapy water, let them air dry, and you can reuse them, as long as you don't burn them to a crisp. Well, there you have it. It took a little longer than I thought, but it's always worth the wait. And just another thing I want to mention, you can do these planks on a gas grill or your charcoal grill. So they're really fun to cook with. Give it a try. Thanks for tubing in. It's good salmon. For more simple and delicious recipes, click on these links. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. First, I like to coat the bottom of my pan with a little bit of the marinade. Put each piece of fish and a teaspoon of my garlic shallot puree, or you can do a head of garlic, not a whole head of garlic, clove of garlic. And I didn't quite have enough soy sauce, so I had to kind of shrink it. And all this is a half a cup of maple syrup and a half a cup